6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. It's the USF Bulls and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Checking in with the USF head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Odom. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Bulls with the 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Trying to squeak through the pile. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. They're just marching it and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Tight end now in motion. From the red zone, it's Isaac. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Collins. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. On the ground, it's Collins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. Enough to move the chains. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Play action on first down. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Sets his feet. It's Croman Hoke. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Unloads to the wideout. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the field. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Croman Hoke. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide right, it's Odom. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down, making that throw a whole bunch easier.
And the Bulls will hustle to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bulls send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Everybody stays. This USF offense will open this drive right here. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Finds his man, it's Rogers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The fake and wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Keeps it himself. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Croman Hoke. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He's looking to pass. Under pressure. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Collins. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on 1st down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on 2nd down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Bulls will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
When you're a return specialist,
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
and this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Bulls moving quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out wide left, it's Rodgers. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Powers inside. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Now on the move. Past the 6. Got a little grass. At the 20. Inside the touchdown Bulls. They move on top here in the 4th. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keep. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Throws it off the RPO. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Isaac. Nowhere to go. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Rides it and reads it. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, South Florida. Great job by the back on the option. This USF offense will open this drive right here. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, David.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
Just feeds the running back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this third down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the move. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And I know with the new clock rules, the clock will continue to run regardless. But, dude, how about you lower your shoulder, try to fall forward. Now you're set up 4th and short. And listen, this is interesting, right? Analytics are going to tell you something. But you get this first down, there's a great chance you can the clock away.
And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. Looking for a man. It's McCown. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Brings it down on the right side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Henderson. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Got to keep that urgency up here, but already in position for the game-tying field goal. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it's good! And they tie the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. The run inside. It's Henderson. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. Knocked down immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Hits the hole. It's Henderson. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Needed to stay alive, and it's good. They take the lead in the first possession of overtime, and now the defense will have to stand tall. Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. The give on the counter. They put the brakes on him.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Sets his feet. It's Croman Hoke. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
They've got a little work in front of them here on 3rd down if they want to keep this drive alive and try to win it with a touchdown. They give it to him again. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime. One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Making the adjustment on the play. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the right. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I think that's a throw the quarterback's just got to take a little bit off it to make it easy on his intended target. He just threw that out far a little too much, and too much mustard as well.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Left side is Odom. And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The play fake. They're all over him. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Croman Hoke. Nice play to knock that one down.
And you want the interception on defense, but most of the time coaches are preaching, knock the ball down, knock the ball down. It's not because they can't catch. They really don't catch well, but the defender's main job has to be separating that ball from the wide receiver, and usually that requires knocking that thing down as the wide receiver's trying to catch it.
Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Splits the uprights. Good. And they've regained the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Campbell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying the run, it's Henderson. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Big 3rd down here as they try to keep the drive alive. A touchdown will win it. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires it incomplete.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And got it! And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. Looking to throw, it's McCown. They are stopped on the 2-point try, and now it'll be up to the defense. After the stop, now a 2-point try to win the game. Looking to throw. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime.